That is good banter.
Testing 1, 2. All good. 2. And welcome to episode 33 of the Good Banter podcast.
Good banter.
And 33, now there's a famous number. Cyril?
Cyril, yes.
Larry Bird?
Larry Bird.
Oh, there must be hundreds of
There's a lot out there. My mind just goes blank
So,
as soon
yeah.
as you say, and even I've had an hour to come up from morning. I could have thought of the 30.
I'll put you on the spot. We were 32 last week, so you knew it was coming.
Yeah, but you
33
sort of
was
hadn't done
coming.
it for a few weeks. So,
True.
Yeah. Plus, I've just 33. Is that the number of fucking footballs you've got in your garage here, Tommy?
Yeah, so for those not following it on the tube,
Get on it.
We're in our garage because, as you know, we do anything to get this podcast across the line. We have some hurdles, but we soldier on.
Always jump them.
And we thought we were going to have the front room, the spare room, but unfortunately, my wife's mother is staying with us in the spare room. Lovely lady.
Yeah.
She and can cook. Fuck, can she cook? It is.
What's her specialty?
She doesn't have a huge.
Not a huge menu.
Not a huge
but
menu.
She's good at what she.
Yeah.
So she's a specialist.
She's a specialist. She does this thing that's going to sound pretty shit on paper, and if you read it, you would think, like if you read the ingredients, you'd think, well, this isn't that great. It's her a cucumber salad, and basically all it is cucumber, garlic, and enough garlic to kill off a fucking tribe of vampires, and vinegar, I think. There must be something else in it.
That does
onion? Oh yeah, onion.
Tomato?
A bit. No. It's
tomato.
It's just so it's like
It's the old cucumber.
Yeah, it's just this gunky. But you can put it on anything.
I think, do they
anything.
do that?
You put it on schnitzels. You can even chuck it in.
So it's like a garnish. It's not a salad, really.
No, it's a salad. It's definitely a salad.
All right.
And
It does
it's off
sound
the
shit on
fucking chart.
paper. I'll
And
give you the tip.
she's cooking it from a mile away. The moment you walk out of work, even though it's a 15-minute drive, like.
And does she?
Janina's cooking the fucking.
She's cooking the
cucumber salad.
slop.
I can smell it. Everyone in the street, everyone the
Village.
in the village knows that she's cooking the cucumber salad. So exciting times.
Country lady.
Country lady, Wodonga. Yeah.
Oh, I love a country cucumber
salad.
cook-up.
Who doesn't? So no doubt we'll be getting
mate.
the schnitzels and the. She's here for 5 nights, so we'll be getting the.
You got enough cucumbers?
The schnitzel. There's not enough cucumbers in Melbourne to look after the amount of cucumber salad.
And what
Janina plans to cook?
Okay, so if she was doing let's say she's trying to impress someone, and you got an entree, a main,
Well, it doesn't matter
and
if
a
she's-
dessert. What's she?
It doesn't matter if she's cooking for the Queen or cooking for some hobo out the front of Coles. She's cooking the same thing. She's a one-trick pony, but it's a fucking good trick. I tell you, it's it's schnitzels.
Yep.
It's gravy.
Great.
It's like sort of a potato salad type vibe.
I like it.
This cucumber salad.
Yep.
That I speak of.
You're gonna get sick of that after 5 nights, aren't you?
No, honestly, I could eat this shit. Yeah, and it doesn't go off. It's got so much garlic, so she cooks a heap of it, and I'll just put it on everything for that. She'll be gone, and
You'll be eating it in December for Christmas.
It's good times. So
there you go.
just a
Cucumber.
mouth-watering start to this week's pod. So so we're in the garage.
And thanks a lot because every time I come here, you serve. You give me at best you say, do you want a glass of water? Maybe a bit of soda water, but the one night I've come here, because usually I just get a little sausage roll or some shit on the way here. I've loaded up a noodle box on the way here, and you've come in and offered me almost a fucking 3-course meal, and I couldn't take you up on the offer, mate.
We had burritos tonight. Fuck, burritos are good. Burritos?
They are.
No, sort of soft shell tacos. Is that a burrito? Or is that a soft shell taco?
I don't know how it works these days. I think old El Paso's got a lot to bloody answer for. You know what happened to the old days? Yeah, I mean there was no bloody soft shell taco. It was just all hard shell, and you'd fucking.
Well, funnily enough,
I don't know who thought of the hard shell taco. They're a fucking nightmare.
I travelled across Mexico for 2 months. I never laid eyes on a hard shell taco.
It's all soft.
That's something the white man made up.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm not a fan.
No,
Not a fan of the hard taco. Well, you don't even. It's too hard to eat.
Well, and this is I'm not
you
sure
take one bite, the whole shit falls to bits like the fucking World Trade Center.
I'm not sure if I've told you this story, but a hard shell taco nearly took my wife's life.
Talk us through it. Talk us through it. Oh yeah, this is one that.
Living in South Bank with my wife. First time we'd lived together. We'd only lived together for a few weeks, renting a lovely little joint.
Before we get into it, thank you for this. My throat was a little coarse after the weekend. You've whipped up a little, what's in this tea, mate?
Little honey, a little ginger, and a little lemon with some hot water. And it is, you start your day and end your day with one of these. You'll
throw a cucumber salad in there and Jesus Christ, you'll be fucking live until you're 170.
The HIV, anything.
Nah.
Nothing.
No, that keeps everything away. Get on the YouTube and just check out Tommy's little get-up because he is soft as a butter.
It's fucking freezing in the shed.
He's got the beanie on. He's got a little bloody blanket that you'd see some 85-year-old nana, while she's knitting at the footy. Tom is really rugged up. It's quite pathetic, actually.
So,
sorry.
We're eating in South Bank.
Yeah, Tam's about to die.
It's taco night. And,
Taco Tuesday?
So we're just having tacos, easy dinner for a young couple, probably mid-20s. And all of a sudden, started hearing it down, and my wife is sitting on the floor.
How shit were your tacos?
And she's going blue. Going blue. And I thought, oh, shit. And she's got her bloody fingers down her throat, trying to get it up. And I thought, oh, God. And
so the shell? It must have been the shell.
It was a little shell, hard shell tacos, gone sideways down her throat, blocked her air passage.
The windpipe.
Yep, blocked the windpipe.
That's no good.
So I've just thought, I'm out of here. So I've headed off.
You didn't give her the Heimlich manoeuvre?
I didn't know the Heimlich manoeuvre.
Did you bang her on the back or did you just like... I think one other time, whenever shit goes down, you seem to be the one who's just running, like, scared of any confrontation.
I'd be terrible in a crisis.
Have you done a first aid course?
I have, but I didn't really listen to what they were saying.
No, you didn't try to resus... What is it, resus Annie or whatever?
No. We when we first had kids, a group of us boys all took the course.
Okay.
Just a couple of our crash course, about 5 of us, but we just fucking laughed our way through it and made dick jokes and sort of came out of it with nothing. So which one day I will regret.
I'm sure. Anyway. Most people you think it might just kick in when the time's good to go, but judging from yourself,
this
I reckon
information's gone. Never to be retrieved.
That was the easiest.
Anyway, long story short,
$200.
she's eventually got her finger far enough down the throat, cracked the.
So where were you going? What were you doing?
I was just sort of sitting there watching.
Okay.
There was nothing I could do.
You were still eating your taco.
Yeah. I was going, fuck, I might. Yeah, I was because I was in the kitchen making a hard taco, and I'm watching this going, I'm having the soft shell now. This thing's full. You might fool her, but
I gave her the offer, but she went the hard shell. I told her not to go the hard shell, but she didn't listen.
She eventually cracked the shell, and it took her a couple of minutes to come good. She was blue in the face, and it was pretty serious times there at Sturt Street. South Bank.
South Bank. I had something like that though, except it wasn't the old hard shell taco that brought me undone. I must have been, maybe early 10, 11 or something like that.
Just a red Mitzi stuck in the...
red Mitzi fishy, yeah.
Caught in the throat.
Yeah, I didn't have enough water. Couldn't quite wash it down out there in Moorabee, But no, I had the burger with the lot from the fish and chip shop.
Okay.
And you think there's nothing hard in that, but the old bacon.
Stringy bacon.
I forgot to chew the bacon, so this whole piece of bacon's down with... And I was literally, I'm like, and the more I was sort of sucking, the bacon was sort of going further down. I'm trying to pull it out, and then in the end, Dad has just smashed me.
How old were you?
Oh, I must have been 10, 11, something like that.
Too old to be getting the bacon on the burger?
Too old, yeah. You step up from your little plain burger, and you said, no, I'm 11, I'm starting to get some pubes. Maybe, Dad, can I have bacon on my burger? And I was eating fucking fish sandwiches for the rest of the time after that.
just trolled you with a bit of beetroot or egg, but to go straight to the bacon.
Straight into the
Your dad
bacon,
was,
even like bacon bits. Maybe should have tried with bacon bits.
Dad was trying to knock you off, I reckon.
Yeah, I got a bit.
Although he saved you in the end, so
he
it
did
doesn't make
save me.
sense.
So it was.
But what a weekend!
Yeah, oh mate, huge weekend.
What
huge
a weekend
What did you
have had?
well, I got back to gigs. Which,
I got back to gigs.
I basically cancelled anything that was in June and July.
Yep. No, we had a rough.
That was good fun.
Rough trot in the pretty much a month where the gigs cancelled, but because out in the country now, it's on. It's on.
It's on, but a lot of country. We're just talking off air that they're a bit scared in North Wang. They don't want to have us. Maybe they hadn't sold any tickets.
No, that's bullshit. They're looking for a way out. That's the unfortunate thing. Clubs have got a way out now. They can just say if they haven't been prepared, haven't sold tickets, numbers are down, which is their fault. But in the old days, it was just like, fuck, we better make this happen. Now they're like COVID, and tell them that people are a bit funny about it and don't want to go, which is bullshit because you go 5-minute drive out of Melbourne and no one gives two
people
shits
are
about
kissing
COVID.
each other. They're sticking fingers up their ass and sniffing their fingers, and they love it.
They love it. They love a bit of COVID out there.
In country. There's no COVID in the country.
There's no COVID. So
there's
the footy
no
club
Delta
I went
strain.
to was 100 and the max was 165. It said on the door, which I sort of questioned their calculations, but they went for it.
Considering it's in the change rooms.
Yeah, but I will say I went back to my hometown of Wodonga because the gig was.
Do you like getting back there?
Love it. Great,
love it.
Great folk.
Yep.
Lot of good mates still back there. My dad's back there.
That's great.
So
He came a cropper.
Yeah, last week came a cropper on his bike. It's been a few days.
Was he on the jumps or was he
just down the
BMX Bandit?
track.
What's he? He's in his 70s and
he's
just
75, which is in hindsight too old to be trying to do a triple backflip down the Wodonga BMX track. But you live and you learn. He had a crack and pulled up a bit short and spent 4 days down the Albury Base Hospital. We're getting a bit of a shoulder reconstruction. Got a few plates in.
You don't really need that when you're in your 60s or 70s. It's not, no. I don't think you're going to be lifting too many weights after that shit.
No, I'm 43 and my recovery time's definitely slowing down. But it's
well, if
75.
his shoulders are anything like yours, like he'll be lucky to fucking lift a chopstick after this.
No, he'll be battling. Old Cole, but that's all right. But I did catch up with him for the first time since his incident, and I'll just say that two of the most Wodonga things that could ever happen happened.
At the gig, or
the town did not disappoint. So it's got a bit of a reputation as Wodonga, rightly or wrongly. Not a shithole. It can be a little bit rough in parts,
rough around the edges,
and which is fine.
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
mate.
great folk.
I mean, there's a lot of joints in fucking Melbourne that
bloody oath.
They don't mind a bit of bloody. Let's get on the meth or whatever. Who cares?
Absolutely, but this is not a word of a lie. You might think I'm putting a bit of mayo on this for the pod. So I'm driving down.
Salad,
I played footy. Saturday's my usual day. Chaos. Go down to Oz.
Now I had a little spy out on the weekend, Tom. I received a little photo. Is there any? Did you want to talk Auskick first, or do you want to get to the bottom?
Auskick was the usual demoralising hour, and then off to play footy.
Well, I had a little spy out on the weekend, and is there any truth to the rumour that you might have been involved in a little melee?
A melee?
Were you? Because I think you're usually I know you've got the white line fever.
I got no white line fever, except that I get terrified when I cross the line.
Okay, all right, terrified. Yeah, we've got to electrify the fence to keep you in there.
I guess it's a form of white line fever.
Yeah. So, but someone was saying that, and I may have received a photo that shows you maybe giving a bit of lip to some sort of Adonis who's looking at you like you are just a fucking piece of shit.
Serious?
Yeah.
Have you got that picture here?
No. Oh, well, I can show. Do you want to see it now, or do you want to?
Yeah, you get it out.
We'll put it up on
they just seemed a bit
Banter Instagram. A bit lippy, were they?
They seemed a bit out to get me. I don't know. They didn't like me. I don't know whether I'd done something to them or they. A few of their blokes really.
Now, this ones or twos?
Oh, in the Magoos.
In the Magoos.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So where's this pick? But anyway, yes. So it was a bit of a physical game. We went down to Springy, and they're good folk. But a few of them didn't try to knock me fucking head off for some reason.
Were they calling you? Was it Tom, or do you remember this little incident?
Who's that? I'm going up to shake his hand, I think.
He's sort
if you
of
look at
pushing
that,
you back
Yeah,
there.
it does look like I'm being a bit of a cock.
But I reckon, it almost looks like you're having a go.
I'm trying to take on 4 blokes.
It does look like you're trying to do that, which is,
everyone might care. It might be my new
get that on
screenshot.
the,
So
Tom
look,
there
it
on
did
the-
get a bit physical, but geez, I'm sore.
You should be, mate.
So sore.
You're 52.
Anyway, so straight in the game. Didn't even wait to walk off with the other team.
Well, why would you? They're
with our
cockheads.
team. Quickly shake hands, ran ahead of everyone else, showering while the seniors
in
are still
your
in
jocks,
there.
or did you get nude?
Oh, nude.
Yeah.
Please, Evan. Please, Evan.
Sorry,
so showering while the ones are in there. So that's how much I've got no time. Like I have.
You didn't wait for the ones to run on and clap them on.
No,
You're
everyone
like,
else did. But
no wonder everyone was fucking giving you.
shit.
Even your teammates would
I had
probably go,
shit
"Who's
to do.
this Tom Cockhead?"
So I had to quickly bolt out as the ones were still warming up. I've already showered in my car, heading down the highway because I've got to be at Kiwa Sandy Creek Footy Club by 6:30.
How 4-hour drive?
Yeah. So I've already got the car filled with petrol.
Well, that helps.
I've got all the shit I need. I've got some greasy food. I've got some chocolate. I've got
You
some
didn't
water.
go
I've got some
the
apples.
20 kilos of nuts this time?
No, couldn't find 20 kilos of nuts this time. So anyway, heading down the highway, didn't stop. Really good trip. Had a bit of time to myself, listened to podcasts,
You got the cruise control?
music. Got the cruise control, running
That's
through a
good.
few of my jokes because I haven't done a gig for 4 weeks. I'm in a good mood. Cold day, got the heater on.
Love it.
Turn into Wodonga.
Are
So
you
it's probably
just on the heat, are you a demister man or are you a foot and face kind of guy with the heater?
demister, which you need. In my car's a piece of shit, so you sort of need the demister or it mists up. Not surprisingly.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think sometimes as well, if you go a bit too high on the heat with the feet and the face, it feels like your face, like someone's fucking.
Oh, I quite like that.
You've jumped into a. Yeah, but I sort of feel like I need sunscreen on if
Yeah,
I've been cranking the old heater in the head, in the face for too long.
You know you're I know you're
I'm a
red,
redhead though.
but still getting a burn from a fucking car's heater. That's
Well, it gets hot. I've got a good heater. My car's not a piece of shit.
so. Anyway, so we've
Sorry.
got down the highway. It's about 6 o'clock. Go on a schedule. Got to be half an hour till I get out to Kiwa Sandy Creek. There's the Wodonga turn off. 5Ks.
That's the one you want.
2Ks. 1K.
Okay.
Take the Wodonga turn off, which ironically I shouldn't have taken. I was meant to keep going and then turn right off, but I've taken the wrong turn. So I've got to go through Wodonga. And I am literally.
But they're just chicks flocking. Just Tom's back.
Oh, no, it was
there a
surprisingly
big-
quiet. I was
Okay.
expecting a bit of a ticket tape parade as I came back. First time I'd been there in 18
beloved
months, but
son.
a little quiet. But so I've gone in 200 metres into Wodonga, and I'm thinking Wodonga's hard judge. It's people are a bit hard on it. It's a great town. It's not
Love it.
rough. It's got it's an unwarranted reputation.
It's a hidden gem.
It's a hidden gem.
Gets a bad rap.
Gets a bad rap. Doesn't deserve what outsiders think of it. So I've gone off 200 metres in to Wodonga. 2 lanes.
Bank robbery.
No, 2 cars parked either side, blocking the road into Wodonga.
Not cop cars.
Not cop cars, just 2 sort of reasonably new cars. Both had their door open. This is 100% lie, so 100% lie, 100% truth. Could not. This is not a word of a lie. Not a word of a lie. So I couldn't get past. So I've pulled up,
Can't do
stuck behind them. 3 blokes out of 1 car. 1 bloke gets out of the other car. 3 blokes just start beating the shit out of the 1 bloke. Absolutely. And I'm not talking a couple of punches here, ducking and weaving.
Like
3 blokes, they're going to kill the guy.
All right.
Absolutely beating him within an inch of his life. So imagine 3 blokes punching. It was like bang, 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 bang,
got it.
bang,
Yeah.
bang, bang,
Yeah.
bang. With the punches, he was.
What are you doing? Did you, you've done your first aid course. Were you out there sort of, trying to revive this guy? Or were you sort of like when Tam swallowed the chip where you're just on? I don't think you really jump into shit like that if you don't know what's going on.
If you pick the right side. So I thought, fuck, I'm on these. I'm with the 3.
Let's
so
gang up on this.
So I
this
get in,
one.
I go, I don't know what he did, but fuck it, can't have been good. So I went in and just gave him a couple of quick ones. And no, I didn't. But I did think, and I sort of reached down, and I was
To
probably
see if he's
only
all right.
15 metres away from this bloke. And
It's
I sort of went to
quite
reach.
confronting, isn't
Yeah,
it?
and I
when
couldn't
you
get-
see an actual fight in real life.
Well, I
It's
thought
a bit
this was
full on.
potentially going to kill the guy. Like, this
Okay.
was violent. And anyway, so I've sort of reached down. I don't know what I was doing, but I was sort of reaching, I think maybe to get my phone and one bloke yelled out, don't
get
fucking...
a selfie.
Yeah, don't, he goes, don't fucking film it. He sort of yelled out at me, and I've gone, shit.
I'm ringing a pizza.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here. So I thought, this isn't for me. So I've sort of backed it up.
Just get number plates.
And there was a little, so fortunately, because the kangaroo hit my number plate, it's a bit fucking wonky. So hopefully they couldn't get the plate. But I've thought, look, I can't get past legally, but if I go on the grass, I can get past. So I've gone right all the way around on the grass, done a big on and disappeared and I've thought quite a few times since how that bloke's travelling, but
that's a bit full on, mate.
It's a full on story.
It's a very full on story.
And it got me thinking: was it road rage? Was it a?
It sort of got me thinking that maybe you should have done a bit more than just fucking.
Maybe I shouldn't tell the story on here.
Jesus Christ!
No, look, I'm sure. I'm sure he.
I mean, you weren't the first responder. I mean, probably 10 people
had done what I did.
Had done what you'd done.
But I tell you what,
you had to get to the gig, mate.
I had
you
to
were
get
running
to the
late.
gig. Look, I had 30 minutes to get to the gig.
That's it.
Look, I'm sure he was all right. He had a rough start in the fight, but I reckon he would have come.
He would have come good.
He was sort of.
I mean, once he woke from the coma,
he
would have.
No, I'm
really
sure he was
fired
fine.
He is.
Well, maybe that's a horrible story, is it? I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's fine.
It's that's just a Saturday night in Wodonga, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's all right. Fuck, I hope he is.
But then he'll be fine.
He's all right.
And anyway, the second
it just
Wodonga thing that happened.
Yeah.
And we might have. We can't edit that out. It's a 10-minute story, mate.
Get into it, mate. Get it into it.
Anyway, so I've got to the gig. Great gig. Had a great time. Great footy club. Key was Sandy Creek. The Hawks. They're up and about.
That's good.
Things are going well. And I'm just drinking the mid strengths.
The mid.
Because I thought I'll drive home. I'm an hour out. I don't want to have to go back and get my card next day.
Don't want to have to do that. Fuck that.
I've got a mate there, Richo. I thought Richo's getting on the beers, getting on the piss. I'll drive him home. I'll crash at Richo's place.
Great.
Happy days. So anyway, I'm on the mids. Got to about 11:30, and I've got a little breathalyzer in my car now. So
fantastic.
I've
like
got
an interlocker because you got
Tam
done.
got it for me. Yeah, Tam got it for me. So
just if you're dropping the kids at school, Tom, get on the breathalyzer.
Yeah, look, I had a bit of a bad run there, but so I've got a little breathalyzer, got in it, ace. I'm good to go.
Do you reckon they're any good, those things? Or
no
do you reckon
idea.
It's a bit of a fucking wank?
They wouldn't hold up in court.
No, I don't think so.
1 second. But anyway, it worked, and it said I was under, so I was happy with what it was telling me.
Yeah, have a swig.
And then so I'm driving home. I thought, how good's this? We grabbed a.
The bloke's still laying on the ground.
There's that bloke.
He's going all right. He didn't come good.
We sort of run over him, and no, he's all right. And,
he's good. Yeah.
And so we've anyway, so I've gone back to mate Richo's place. It's about midnight. We've grabbed a takeaway slab from the
That's what you want at midnight. That's what you want at midnight.
Takeaway slab. No, but this is good. And we thought we were going to have 3 beers each. He's got a great open fire.
That's what would happen if you bought a 6-pack, Tom, not a fucking slab.
Yeah, but we'd
have 3 beers
a waste
each.
of money. You know, it's common math that you don't. Yeah. No one buys a 6-pack.
Okay,
so and then he can use the other 18 beers later on.
That's true.
So anyway, so we've sat down. Got the open fire cranking. He's got a great couch. Telly's on. It's about 12:15. We've put on some old footy highlights, and we're like, "Fuck, how good's this? This is perfect." Knock on the door.
That bloke's woken up.
He's come back to get me. It's the 3 blokes.
The 3 blokes. I told you not to take a photo.
No, knock on the door. It's Richo's cousin, also Richo, and a heap of blokes from the footy club.
Oh, they've heard you're in town.
Have just come around for beers.
Oh, they've bought a slab each.
I don't reckon you get that in Melbourne. You don't get the drop-in, uninvited drop-in.
Well, you're not allowed to go to anyone's house.
So all of a sudden, what was going to be 3 beers, pretty relaxing.
Oh, that is gold.
Fucking 6:30 in the morning.
Oh.
And I was like party pooper for going to bed at 6:30.
Yeah,
because I had to be out of there at 8:30 in the morning.
Oh, 2 hours sleep. You're all right.
2 hours sleep, just around the corner.
How'd the breatho go on the way home?
Fortunately, it was out of batteries. so I assume okay.
I assume it was all right. I mean, nothing registered.
So, no, but I did only have to drive a little way to my dad's where I was staying, had a good feed. And,
you rode his bike home. With the fucked wheel.
So, but the old drop-in. So that's just...
Gotta love a drop-in.
Gotta love the drop-in. So these boys and great blokes, and one of them I've got to mention, the TPD.
TPD.
So he called himself, which was...
What? TPD? Run us through that.
It's just the perfect dick.
Oh.
Because he's...
Self-proclaimed?
Self-proclaimed perfect dick. And he was, mate, lovely.
Man.
And he's a big listener of the pod. So, look, I've got to say hi to him. He's BJ.
BJ,
is his name. Ripping bloke. Fuck, he could talk some shit.
How old is he?
Fucked if I know. He seemed... They're definitely younger than me. Definitely younger.
Oh, well, yeah. 72.
And 72?
You are.
Oh, yeah. So, definitely younger, but he seemed very immature. So, it's hard to tell.
Let's not... I mean, you've got
but he
3
played
kids.
in a couple of senior flags in the cricket,
all right,
for the cricket team.
And he's still calling himself the perfect dick.
But he seems weird. To look at him, you wouldn't think he was a sportsman's asshole, but apparently he went all right. And this wasn't
went all right.
him
Went all right in the showers.
Apparently he's a bit of gum with the bat. And a bit of a Moorcroft type playing footy.
Okay.
So,
little nugget.
Little nugget and high flyer and knows where the goals are.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Left footer?
I don't know. We weren't really kicking the footy around. We were just, but he was a ripping bloke. So thanks to TPD for you and your perfect dick. And
did you get a look at it?
Unfortunately, it came out a couple of times. And
you're not going to have a nickname like that and hide it in your jocks, are you?
No. So I did see it, and it was, look...
It was a nice colour. I reckon sometimes the colour looks... You know how someone could have a face like they've fucking been dipped in a deep fryer, but their cock's just magnificent.
Yeah, no. Well, look, it was... And
it was good.
I'm not here. I'm not going to rate it, but it was definitely top 5 that I've ever seen. She was a beauty. She was a beauty.
I love it.
Perfect's a strong word.
Okay.
Very
good.
Yeah.
You did have a wart on there. You had a wart on there.
I'd had a wart and a bit of a rash
fucking
hanging
red rash.
And a 4-y.
And, you can't.
So,
you can't,
but anyway,
have a 4-y.
the TPD's a good man, and Muddy, old mate from footy, he was there, and just good chat, sitting around there. Fuck, time flew. And I remember at one stage it was 4:30, and I said, fuck, it's getting late. And my mate goes, I haven't changed my clock yet. Richo,
it's 3:30.
It's 3:30.
Oh,
how
isn't
good was
that
that?
amazing?
And, geez, that gave me a spring in the step. But then the next time I asked, it was 5:30. So time was really...
I changed, he fucked it. He changed it the wrong way.
Is your clock fucked again? He goes, no, it's 5:30.
Yeah.
So it was a late night, early
It's good
start.
fun, though. Good fun.
Oh,
and
I think it's good to be back.
Yeah, you remember it all?
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, that's
because
all right.
I had a late start.
Yes.
Whereas these guys have been on the piss since
You're on the
5 o'clock.
Yeah,
so,
okay. They've had a good session.
They've had a fantastic session. And they were still, like when I went to bed, they were still happy days. Although when I woke up at 8:30,
not happy days.
The place was pretty flat.
Pretty fucked.
Yeah, I'd go into Richo's room. My bathroom didn't have soap. So I had to go in his room. I said, Richo, is it up? I'm coming in. And he was
dead to the world.
He was dead to the world. He was snoring like a fucking...
3 blokes kicked the shit out of him.
Yeah, he was not in good nick. But anyway, so that was the gig. It was the gig.
Well done.
It was great. And I actually felt, considering I hadn't had about an hour or so sleep, felt pretty good heading down the highway.
Oh, it's not too bad because you probably haven't gone crazy. It's not like you're out and like my bucks, I remember I was on the beers, but also I remember having shots and shit like that. So it's a bit more crazier. Where you're sort of just drinking at when it was just you and your mate around the fire, you're just sort of, talking about life and who's got the bigger balls.
When the boys came, there was a bottle of Kahlua, so the Kahlua milks were out.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to say that's the bloody craziest. It's not like you're sculling bourbon or something. That's something that 70-year-old men have before they go to bed.
Oh, at one stage we were drinking Kahlua milk and watching
fucking Golden Girls.
No, Amy Shark video. And we're like, what are we fucking doing, boys? We're one Kahlua milk away from an all-male orgy kicking off here. This is ridiculous. But anyway, I'm not here to judge. It was a good night.
Boys of Wodonga.
It was...
watching Amy Shark drinking Kahlua and milk.
Yeah, it was weird. It wasn't expected when the Amy Shark came out. But
mate.
Anyway, so big thank you to Kiwa Sandy Creek for putting on the gig because a lot of clubs are calling gigs off at the moment. A lot of shit getting cancelled, but they just they said fuck it, and I knew they and I cracked this joke on the night. I said I knew you guys didn't give a fuck about safety, the moment I walked in, and they had the biggest heater you have ever seen. This thing was about 5 metres long, about 1 metre wide that went over the whole roof, and sitting dead under it was a pile of gas bottles. So these guys were...
They really wanted to
They did
fucking
not
fire
give
the
up.
night
Yeah,
up.
they wanted to try and burn that joint down or blow it up.
We need some new rooms.
So big thanks to Brito and the guys for putting that on. Good night.
No, great. That's good, Tommy. That's good. Well, mate, I reckon because
we
we
go
sort
for
of got
time?
it. Yeah, we're at about 29 minutes, and we
No
sort of
shit.
Yeah, no shit. You hogged it, but I think we worked in well there, and I reckon that's all right because what we're got to do is the next few months are going to be pretty fucking hectic because
So stay with
I'm
us.
getting married in August, so I'm away for a month, and then I got the news last week that then I'm going away. So I get married. I come back for about a week, and then I fuck off and have my honeymoon on a mining tour with Chris Franklin.
Without the missus.
Without the missus.
Without
So
the new missus.
I'm going to be away for 3 weeks. So we're sort of going to...
So you're getting married and then you're spending a week with the new wife and then you're going away for 3
I
weeks.
was spending
on a
about a
tour.
month. I'm away for all of August. So
you're
I'm
together
out.
that whole time. Okay.
I'm
yep.
together the whole time. I'm sure at some stages we'll fucking give each other, or I'll give her the shits and I'll have to fuck off.
I would say so.
I would say so. But we're going to go night. So we'll pump out this little beauty. And what do you reckon? We'll be back next week, Tommy.
Back next week. Looking forward to it. Thanks for having us.
That's good.
Thanks for
What I had
tuning-
to do as well because
fuck,
sorry, mate. Sorry, buddy.
Wrap up a bit early there.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Because last week, I just want to double check. We were gonna, we did mention Big D. If he maybe could look up net worth.
Oh,
I just
the
want
fact
to check.
checker.
I don't know. Yeah, the fact checker. Just checking if Dills is all right. He hasn't hit me up for a while. Maybe it's because I keep forgetting to bloody read out what he sort of fact checked. So I sort of. Let us know if you are all right, Big D. Maybe he has gone office, but that's all right. So net worth, we were talking about Joel fucking Sam Worthington. What's his net worth?
We came 30 mil, didn't we?
Yeah, 30 mil.
Yep.
30 mil. And what did you think your net worth was? It was just all the shit you own, what you get paid. How'd you describe it?
Well, we didn't know whether it was your total earnings,
Yes.
or what you currently are worth. Like if you sold everything you had and emptied your bank account.
Okay. All right. So this is what it is. So this is
What a net worth is.
When you go on and you think, Beyonce, what's she worth? And when everyone Googles net worth, your net worth, quite simply, is the dollar amount of your assets minus all your debts. You can
that makes sense.
Yeah. Yes, it does. But how would they know fucking like debts on your I don't know. You can
so
calculate.
they're taking a guess.
They're having a fucking stab in the dark. I wouldn't take Wikipedia's
Gospel.
No, you can calculate your net worth by subtracting your liabilities, debts from your assets. If your assets exceed your liabilities, you'll have a positive net worth. Conversely, if your liabilities are greater than your assets, you'll have a negative net worth. So
a lot of people would have a negative net worth because of their health.
fucked.
Oh, but then you got to think about every little thing you own. You own your car,
You've
your,
got
your
35
hat, your
kids'
jumper.
bikes in it. Yeah, I mean, it all adds up, but does it depreciate? Oh, I'm fucked.
Oh, does stuff depreciate?
I don't know. Like, Kristen's got a bloody hex debt. Jesus, I'm
So was that the
fucked.
fuck checker that
No, that was just me.
You went and did it
'Cause
yourself?
I had
He's
to check.
dropped the
I had
ball.
to check with Big D
Yeah.
because I don't know if he's still with us. So if
All
you're
right,
still
Big
with
D.
us, Big D, let us know. But hey, thanks for tuning in to Good Banter. Get on the YouTube, check it out. We've I did post during the week. We've done more episodes than we've got subscribers on the YouTube, which is absolutely pathetic.
Okay,
So our net worth
we're
of
minus-
YouTube subscribers
is
is
minus.
minus like 7 or something. Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a bit. It's not
That's
good.
all right. So subscribe to that.
To the YouTube, get on the Instagram, the fucking Good Banter Instagram. Get on the Twitter. Hit us up. And I apologise. We did get a few emails through, but I've been moving
did we?
house. I've been all over the joint. I haven't printed them out. I was going to read them out, but I haven't done that because
Stay with us.
Stay with us. Stick with us. We're all good. And give it a rating, give it a review. Tell your friends, go back, listen to old episodes, and I reckon that's another one in the
ball bag.
can.
Put that one in the ball bag and
Get that in the ball bag.
kick that in the dick and put it in the ball bag, and we are done for another week.
That is good banter.
That is good.